Yeah, when I first went into business, so I was working for traditional homes, clearing house lots and grading around houses. So I would come home and our office was a kitchen table.
And I was a graphic designer. And so I didn't know anything about bookkeeping. I didn't know anything about tax and payroll, but we didn't have any choice. I had to do it.
So as I'm eating dinner, I'm explaining to her what I bought and with the receipts and how much I had to do this job. And she had to make bills out. And to see the company today, how it has advanced and how sophisticated it is, it's quite a change. So 50 years brings along a lot of changes, and I'm glad some of those changes have been made. I went in business in March, and I think the flood occurred about a month and a half after I went in business, and it was just like an emergency, and there was not enough people to go around, so that presented opportunities for us to get involved with that. There was no electricity then because all the power was knocked out, and we were inside there with artificial lights in this basement with low ceilings, and Junko would bring supper to us.
And I had to go downtown Richmond, dark. And then finally found this place, but it's so scary because no light. The only light is my headlights from my car. Yeah, I think having a baby, little Joe, made me stronger in a way because I had to go home with this baby. So.
Well, I saw my father do a lot of things that others would not attempt to do. So we learned how to survive with little. So when I started, there was a lot I didn't have. But one of the things that I was challenged with is that when I went in business, I had a lot of competition, and people would scrutinize, can you do this job? Are you sure you can do this job? And I was trying to be as sophisticated as possible. But we lived in an apartment, and I had 2 kids screaming and crying, and so rather than me use the phone in my house, I had to go to the 7-Eleven store and use a payphone to make it sound like I was in a sophisticated environment. My trucks were so beat up and so raggedy, I definitely did not want to put my name on the trucks. But once we started getting better equipment, and I had a built-in artist, and she was pregnant with Chris at the time, so I had to take the door off the truck and put it on the dining room table, and she painted the name to the trucks. It was so simple and so primitive, and I was so naive, and at the end of the week I had to feed this family, so that was challenged with that. But it has progressed and developed decade after decade.
I think we're very lucky, in a lot of different ways, but I think the family genuinely likes the challenge. We like to problem solve. Sometimes I don't like some of the problems we have to solve, but every day is an opportunity to improve or educate yourself, learn new things, or try something new.
I never felt sort of misery or why I married this man, I was in a way excited.
It is amazing how if you keep trying and you're lucky and you hold on, it's amazing what you can accomplish.